Yeah, I noticed that the big changes that I would make to Street Fighter if I was designing the game, I would make it so that, like, let's say for example, you could do like medium punch and then basically you have to land a special move after that, right? I would make it so that like every normal can combo into something like almost similar to Cross Tekken or Darkstalkers, where it would be like the combos would flow into each other, like they would go combo right into each other, almost like they were all target combos. Like it would be like you could do like crouching light kick, crouching medium kick, crouching hard kick, and then crouching hard kick again, and it would pop them up in the air. Or you could do like crouching light kick, crouching medium kick, crouching hard punch. As long as you kept going up in the normal, like, as long as you kept going upwards, like, what I mean by that is like after jab, you could do jab again, but like after the second jab, you have to be going to medium kick or medium punch, or it's just gonna miss the third one. What I realized as like a player that's been playing the game for a real long time is that first of all, why did I do it in the first place? Because the game has always been way too hard. That the biggest issue with Capcom Japan is that they always made the game too hard. And the instances where they didn't make the game too hard, like for example Pocket Fighter or Cross Tekken or Marvel vs. Capcom 3, those should have been like examples for them of how to keep the game. They should have kept the game that way. They should have made the game easier to play like it is in Cross Tekken. You know what I'm saying? But I still want the game to flow like it did. Like, for me, a prime example of how the character should move is Third Strike. I think the way the characters move in Third Strike is like perfect. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not too fast. Like Super Turbo, I feel like Super Turbo is way too fast. I feel like Hyper Fighting Super Turbo, I felt like especially Super Turbo was way too goddamn fast. And I felt like, all people did was build meter and try to hit you with a super. Like, they didn't try to be good. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's a lot of instances where, especially when I'm playing online, like, a lot of times when I'm playing offline, I don't miss the combos, but, like, I feel like if there was that additional opportunity there, like, I feel like most players need at least two attacks to land before they could really capitalize on the special move or the super or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, for example, in Third Strike, like, if I did crouching short into Super R2 with Ryu, because obviously the third hit would miss. If I did a crouching short, crouching light, crouching short, it would miss. You get what I'm saying? Like, I even thought 2 was way too hard. When it comes to like crouching short, you should at least get 3. I feel like 2 is way too hard. You know what I'm saying? I feel like 3 is the right number when it comes to crouching light attacks. Like, what I mean by that is like crouching light, crouching short, crouching light, or crouching light kick, crouching light kick, crouching light kick, or crouching light kick, crouching light kick, crouching, whatever variation of that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to those kind of combos, I feel like 3 is the right number. The way it was in Hyper Fighting was 4. I think 4, I would accept 4 with open arms, but I think 4 would be I think 4 is the right number. I feel like 4 makes people go, God damn, this is like the hardest fighting. Like, this makes it way more intense than it ever was. Like, I think 4 is I personally think 3 is the perfect number, but I think it should be at 4 though. 3 is the right number though. If you were to ask me as someone who's been playing Street Fighter for a very long time, I say 3 to capitalize on a special move or a super to really hit confirm is really, I would say 3 when it comes to those kind of attacks. Now, like, for example, like if I do, I still think crouching light can go into crouching medium kick. You know what I'm saying? Like the way it does in Cross Tekken. I still think that, like, even in, like, I saw, like, in Justin Wong's channel, he said that, you know, Alex has a target combo where it was crouching light kick, crouching medium kick. That was actually a target combo of his. Every character should have had that in the game. Whoever thought of putting that target combo for Alex's character was a genius at Capcom Japan, because every character should have had that. In fact, if they were smart, they would have always made the combos like that. Like, even a player that isn't really that good at the game is going to be able to land these, like, basic, like, Mortal Kombat trilogy style combos where it's like you don't have to press any direction with it if you really don't want to. You could just auto combo jab if you want to, and it's going to do something that makes you feel like you're spectacular even though you're not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times, like, I understand the game well enough, and like, when I play the game offline, I understand the movement of the game, I understand how to play the game and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you play online, it's a whole nother story. Like, stuff that you see is not there is suddenly there, and, like, sometimes it feels like they're in front of you, and they're crossing you up, like, and you're like, that's not possible. You know what I'm saying? But, so, like, my one suggestion for them is, like I said before, they have the pieces to the puzzle. They just haven't put it all together. Like, in my opinion, the simple mode in Street Fighter 6, that's brilliant. They should have always been doing that in Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? The cross Tekken style combo, Street Fighter cross Tekken, those combos should always be in the game. You know what I'm saying? Do I think it should lead into, like, some sort of pop-up in the air? You know, I think for charge characters it should. So it might as well do the same thing for everybody. Like, I feel like charge characters really need it. So you might as well give the same opportunity to the characters who are not charge characters. You know what I'm saying? I think that's my main complaint. I feel like there could be a little bit more airtime. Like, let's say, for example, this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. Like, let's say, for example, I end a combo with Ken that it ends in V skill. That's you know, his V skill kick, the V skill kick that he does. I don't know exactly what that's called, the step kick, right? Let's say I end a combo with Ken with a step kick in the corner. I feel like it gives you just the right amount of time to land, like, an uppercut. But I feel like that's the problem. It just gives you the right amount of time. I feel like it should give you a little bit more time than that. Forget about how unrealistic it looks. Because as fans, we're not going, he kicked them horizontally, but he went into the air vertically. No. We as fans are not saying that. We as fans are going, finally, the game is easy to play. We're not going, he should have went horizontally. We're going, finally, we could play this shit. Because it's always been too fucking hard. And that's the problem with your game designers, is that they program the game too fucking hard. All of us wanted to do the Yoon combos in Third Strike. Not all of us were good enough to do it, though. Not because we couldn't do it, because you just made the game too fucking hard. And I say it as a fan that actually loves the franchise. I always thought it was pretty dope, and I always thought it was pretty funny. You guys make the game too fucking hard, man. I'm saying it as someone that actually knows how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that crouching light, crouching short, listen to what I'm saying. You changed it so that it's only 2. That's part of why this game is so goddamn boring. That's part of the reason why. That's a huge reason why this game is not the amazing game it used to be. When I say that the last time that this game was really, for me, enjoyable was Third Strike, no doubt about it. Third Strike for me was the last time this game for me was actually like, wow, this game is intense, it's fun, you know, there's options, there's variety, it doesn't matter what character you pick. It had all the right elements going for it. The only thing, like, there were still issues with the game, like, let's say, for example, Dudley, you know, he would clearly miss combos, and you just had to deal with it. Like, that's not the way it should be. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if it was up to me, I would still be updating Third Strike and making it better. Like, forget what the fans say. It should have been like that. Forget about the big Third Strike like aficionados that, oh my God, we love the game like this. So does everyone else. But if it was right the way it should be, it'd be even better. But like, apparently they're like, oh, as a company, they're like, there's no money in this game. And guess what? You keep making the game trash like that, and there's never going to be money in it at all. Unless you try to bribe people to buy the game. And it'll work for a little while, but guess what? Everyone's going to stop buying your game. Everyone's going to stop playing your game. And guess who's still going to be there? True fans like me that actually still like the game. You know what I'm saying? True fans like me that are helping trying to fix the game. In fact, every real fan that runs into an issue with the game that they feel should be adjusted or should be fixed should be doing the same thing I'm doing. Because maybe the developers just don't know about it. Maybe the developers just, like, when they were designing the game, they didn't think someone was going to find an infinite with it. Like what happened with El Fuerte in Street Fighter 4. They didn't think that the character was going to have an infinite. They just wanted to make the character, like, unique and different and fun. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I don't want to talk, like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm ungrateful for the game. Like, I'm just playing online. Like, I just lost 2 matches with Ryu. Oh my God. The AI is just schooling me right now, dog. I haven't played Ryu in so long. I felt like I jumped at the same time he did, but he got his shit off and I didn't get my shit off. See, like right there, that was a prime example of what I meant. Right there, where I landed that medium punch, it should always be considered like a counter hit. You get what I'm saying? Like right there, I had to instantly capitalize into medium punch, hard kick. Which I should have done. Like, I can't even complain about that. I should have really went for that. There's just no comparison. You know what it is? That was that crouching medium punch right there. We try to fake it. Nah, like I said, like I said, I would be lying to say if this was I'd be lying if I said it was a bad game. It's really not a bad game. The problem with this game is that, like I said, they've always had all the pieces to the puzzle that they always needed for this game to be the perfect 10 that it deserves to be. The problem is that the developers never put all the pieces to the puzzle in one game. And I feel like Street Fighter 6 may be the first time that they could ever accomplish it. In my opinion, everybody wants combos to be easier, especially beginner players. I'm already used to the game being hard as hell. So players like me are going to be just fine. But for them to really appeal to like the largest audience possible, and for them to really maintain the audience, is why I think they're even making games in the first place, is try to make money from the biggest audience. You know, they really should not, you know, they should listen to why I'm saying what I'm saying, because a lot of times in situations like in the game, especially when I play online, I shouldn't base it off online though, but like this is what will happen, especially when I'm playing online. The game will be on the line, and let's say I'll do this, and then I'll try to do the uppercut, and nothing comes out. But like if I could do the uppercut and sweep back into each other, or like crouching medium kick, crouching standing hard punch, and then uppercut, that gives me like maybe like 4 chances or 2 chances instead of just 1. Let's say for example, when I do the crouching medium kick, first of all, in that situation I gotta go fireball. I forgot. With Ryu, when you're max distance medium kick, you gotta go fireball. Otherwise, you're gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? The uppercut. I completely forgot. Like, I haven't played Ryu in so long. But the point I'm trying to make is that, like, basically what you're having people do is they have to capitalize. They have to capitalize on that first moment that the attack lands. There's really no additional opportunity with the exception of the characters that have target combos. Like, for example, that's one of them right there. But Ryu could only really capitalize if he's like in the corner or V trigger, right? Like, so, like he has no additional option there. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just think as a fan, like a lot of times I like that I'm able to do like, that's 3. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's say for example, you know, like I said, the graphics of the game, the way the game looks is incredible. Like, in fact, like it's the way that I always wanted the game to look. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Third Strike, really, I felt like it moved the best, and it finally had the only thing that Third Strike could have put in the game and really made it a little bit better. Like, for example, like the universal overhead. It should have done way more hit stun. It should have gave you way more time to really do combos and stuff after landing it. It was too, like the average player, beginner players would never be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was too specific. It like only worked at max distance. That's crazy shit. Like you guys like, I don't know why you designed a game like that where it's like, oh, the universal overhead only combos into super if he lands it from the farthest he could be, like as far as he could be away from it. That's crazy. Like if the attack hits, it hits. It doesn't matter if I do it close. It doesn't matter if I do it far as it goes or as close as it can get. You know, it doesn't matter. That's the problem. Like, you know, for example, like, you know, I know you guys are trying to be fair with the game design. Like I don't even think that combos with Ryu is crouching light kick. Ken's can be changed. I feel like Ken's could be changed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Ken could have like a better fireball too, though. You know what I'm saying? And like if he misses that hard kick, spin kick, he gets countered. You know what I mean? And like, can he get countered? Yeah, but like, is it way harder than it should be? It is. And that's like the big problem that I have with it. You know what I'm saying? My Ryu is like completely whack right now. So like, I'm almost embarrassed to even put it online right now. But I'll try, man. I'm gonna try a few matches with Ryu. My Ryu is trash. My Ryu is complete trash right now, so. Like I said, that universal overhead was a huge part of the game. The overheads in Street Fighter V suck. You know what I'm saying? In fact, I'm almost positive Capcom Japan did it on purpose. It was almost like Capcom Japan made the overheads bad on purpose to like, it was almost like they did it to like make everyone mad, because like it doesn't make any sense why they would make it so bad. Like that's the problem. Like everyone else is like, oh yeah, I like the game. I don't. And it's for reasons like that. A legitimate fighting game has to have a variety of approaches. Like either you can hit the opponent low or you can hit the opponent high. That's just how fighting games have always been. And in this game, you can't hit opponents high. You know, you can't hit them with overheads. It's crazy. It's crazy to me that they ever made it so bad. I still think it's the worst Street Fighter of all time.
Fight.
Nice one. Coming with a bullseye.
Round 2. Fight.
This sucks. This fucking game sucks. I fucking can't stand it. I fucking hate it. I hate this game, man. This is the worst Street Fighter of all time, and I'm never gonna change my mind about it. This is so bad. This is so bad. I went from like, this being the only game that I played in Third Strike. I literally only played one game, and that was like literally Third Strike. To now saying it in front of all of y'all that this game is trash and I hate it. You know what another problem is? I feel like all the normals take too fucking long to come out. They take too long to come out, man. I'm so disappointed with this game. I'm so disappointed with the company, man. You have no idea. You know what the best part is? The best part is that even though Capcom USA ignores me, Capcom Japan has been listening to everything I say and has actually been changing the game and making it better. So, you know, I'm happy about that. This is the worst Street Fighter that you guys ever did. Third Strike, no doubt about it, was the best game that you ever did. In fact, to this very day, people say Third Strike is the best fighting game of all time. In fact, if you look at any other big fighting game that's out right now, like they copy a lot of what Third Strike was doing 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. Like Dragonball fighterz? Are you kidding me? Dragonball fighterz is literally Third Strike, but with Dragon Ball Z characters. It's literally Third Strike. They have a little fake universal overhead in that game. You're not gonna tell me that that's not Third Strike. The game is trash. The game is trash. There's no variety. The close standing normals, the proximity normals, you know what I'm talking about.
Top 40,000.
Like, a standing medium punch is a standing medium punch. It's like a right cross or you know, you get what I'm saying? But like, as you get closer to your opponent, it hits them in the chest instead of the face. And that automatically happened. The game automatically did it for you.
Round 2. Fight.
Chipping them with the overhead, kid. What's up? You lucky the universal overhead ain't in this shit. I would have been spanked you. Alright, you got that, you got that. Really? Oh man. You saw those two situations where he missed? You saw those two situations where he missed? That's why no one plays your game. That's why no one likes your game, dog. You don't listen to me. You don't listen to me, and I'm the one keeping it real with you. That's why no one likes your fucking game, man.
Round 1. Fight.
You guys think you're so fucking smart in Japan, and that's the main reason why no one likes your shit. If you made it right, everyone would love your shit. But you don't fucking listen to me, man. Oh man, I fucking hate this game, man.
You need to pay it. Round 2. Fight.
Alright, I'm done after this one, man. Just I don't care. Oh man.
You lose.
You know what? That's the problem, you know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna switch. Let me see what stage I could pick that. Nah, hell no. I'm gonna try my original stage, man. I maybe this is a bad idea. I always thought this was the best stage in the entire game. I wish they would make stages like Deserted Temple, Old Temple from Street Fighter 4. I thought that was like easily the best stage in the entire game. Morning Mist Bay. I thought Morning Mist Bay was one of the best stages in the game, with the old Filipino guy and sitting in the back looking at you guys fighting and shit. I think that was brilliant. You know, there's a lot of things that I do like about this game, but that was a prime example of what I don't like. What you just saw there at the end of the first match, where he clearly missed two EX moves opportunity. I should have way more time to counter. I want more time to counter. Way more time. Way more time. That's the problem with your game. You don't give people enough time.
Round 1. Fight.
very lucky there, but...
Final round.
There's no variety in this game. That's the problem. There's no variety in this game, and that's why I think it's the worst one, man. Holy shit. I can't believe I'm the only fan that's brave enough to say it. This is the worst one they ever did, man.
Round one.
What? Who cares how good the graphics are if the game sucks? Everything's just always out of range. You're always out of range for something.
Round two.
Put it like this. I'm gonna say it real simple and real clear for you guys. Here in Capcom Japan, I hope you hear me in Capcom Japan, most importantly, because I know you guys are the ones that are always making the game. Like, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, for me, you know, had you just added all the X-Men characters, you know, it would have been the perfect game. If you didn't put the X Factor in the game, it would have been a perfect game. It would have been a perfect game. This game right here, it lacks variety, man. You just don't have close standing normals in it anymore. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Like, for example, like standing medium punch is a prime example. If you were standing like maybe at crouching medium kick range, If you were standing at crouching medium kick range and you did a standing medium punch, it would look like a right cross, right? But like if you try to get real close to your opponent, like grab range, it would change to like a stomach punch. Automatically though, it would automatically change for you.
Round 2.
Why am I doing that? I'm about to win. I was about to win that. Why would I do that?
You lose.
No variety. This game lacks variety, man. Big time. The other premier fighting games have a lot of variety, man.
Round 2.
Fuck this game, man.
You lose.
No, this game is trash, man. Like I said, you guys lack variety. Every other big fighting game that's doing good right now has variety. Tekken has an amazing amount of variety. Mortal Kombat 12, Mortal Kombat 11 might not have the variety that Tekken 8 has, but I think overall, I think it's really the best out of all the fighting games, no doubt about it. And it's sad because without Street Fighter, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat probably wouldn't even exist. But like, you guys just don't try to make it better. You don't try to make it better. All you ever do is try to make the game worse and worse and worse and worse, man. All you ever had to do was fix the recovery of the fucking special moves and the fucking supers, and the game would have been fine, man. The game was already pretty fucking dope.
North America.
But all you did was make it worse and worse, and now the game feels like complete trash. This shit is trash to me.
Fight!
Oh my god. Like, that move should be way better, but it loses to everything. Like, just, yo, I'm done. I'm done with the franchise. I'm done with the company. I'm done with the franchise. They suck. They suck. That's why Capcom USA has to put money on the table to get people to play it. I, for one, I don't want anything to do with the franchise or the company anymore. I don't care about your whack-ass movie that you're gonna make with Jean-Claude Van Damme. You guys are trash. You're the exact opposite of Warner Brothers. You're the exact opposite of Warner Brothers company. They actually put out talented work that's actually worth playing and worth watching. And Capcom USA does the exact opposite. It's all trash. They ruined my favorite game. This was literally the only game that I played. This game is complete trash in comparison to Third Strike.
Round one.
This is garbage.
Fight!
Other than the graphics, this shit is trash.
Round two. Fight!
I'm done, guys. I'm after this, I'm done. I'm done.
God's will. Time to return to harmony.
You lose.
This game is trash. I'm sorry. This game, you know what? You know another thing. You don't have to be good in this game. It's like, you know, the strategy of the game is completely thrown out the window. Players don't even anti-air properly. You know, the game is complete trash. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But Capcom Japan, I know you try to make it better, but like, I think you're just not doing enough. You know what I mean? You're really not. You're really not. This game is almost unplayable. It's basically almost unplayable. It's unacceptable that you would even sell it. The game is so bad, I'm surprised you even sold the game. That's how bad it is. The game is so bad that I'm surprised you even tried to sell it. This is the worst Street Fighter of all time. I will never change my mind about that.